Hello everyone, we are back and here to react to RWBY Vol.7, Episode 7. Wow, okay, we're already here. We're already at the, I guess, this is past the this is kind of the halfway point. We're in the middle of the halfway point. And, yeah, it's time to, things got bad. Things got real bad in last episode, and
we got a lot of sevens. You feeling lucky? I'm not feeling lucky.
I don't know, are we feeling Clover lucky?
Ooh, is this his episode? No, we gotta wait for episode 777.
Let's see. I can't remember. No, this isn't. We're not 700 episodes of RWBY yet. We're like, I think 100. Yeah, I think we're. No. Let's see, 7. Well, the math later. Anyway.
It depends. Are you counting the volume, what, half episodes or full episodes?
Okay, so, yeah. Now we're into the full of it. Now we're going to be getting into the scenarios of what's happening. Now, are Yang and Blake and Jean, Weiss, and Oscar, are they in Atlas? Like we talked about, are they in the movie theaters in Atlas? Or are they in the clubs in Atlas? Or do they come down to Mantle to watch stuff and hang out? But the question is, of course, you're in a movie theater. You silence your phone. You're in a dance club. I can't hear my phone. It's like the alerts. Unless you turn yours on vibrate, which is always a good idea. You're gonna be they're probably gonna miss a lot of, required alerts for the situation. So yeah.
This is an unfortunate situation.
This is the worst case scenario. So without further ado, let's begin. Penny. Okay, she's back in Atlas, I think. Aww. The robots understand each other.
Citizens of Mantle, following the most recent grim attack, the temporary prohibition of assembly is now suspended. There are to be no public gatherings of any kind. Please conduct your business and return to your homes before curfew. This is for your own safety.
Hey! Stop right there! Stop running! What?
Though military officials have gone on record to say the footage was doctored, many citizens are still insisting that the protector of Mantle be deactivated.
So even if they do believe, they can't quite trust it.
They also see her as a robot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. AI. Now we have AI on. What was that?
Oh, it's
Who?
the sheep.
Really? The sheep got healed? She just...
Looked like it.
Everything all right over here?
Did they just... What's... Oh boy.
Hello?
The revolution has begun!
Oh, the camouflage.
Oh. Yeah, she's healed. She's
a little injured looking.
How long ago? I guess it's the next day? What?
This is the worst case scenario. More people are dead. Penny's been framed. And somehow, Jacques Schneid is sitting on the council.
That's the second shipment for Amity that was hit today. It seems election night was the last push Robin needed to go from hometown hero to full-on vigilante.
I'm afraid the problem is more complicated than that.
It seems Robin has emboldened our suppliers in Mantle. They're refusing to sell us provisions until the city is adequately repaired. With Robin redistributing the goods her team has stolen, the Amity project is completely stalled.
But we're so close. There has to be some way we can finish the tower. There is. Declaring martial law.
Or you could just tell her.
You're not actually considering that, are you?
What's more important? Establishing communication to unite the world? Or appeasing a few city blocks?
Don't make it sound trivial when you know it isn't. You keep talking about how we just need a little more time, but you're not the one having to struggle.
We have all had to make sacrifices for the greater good. Mantle has had to bear a lot of the burden.
Nora's got a
They're
point.
bearing all of it. The longer this waiting game goes on, the harder each day gets for people down there. And now you want to send in more soldiers? You can't force people to fall in line. If you do that, you'll just be trading all of these problems for the grid. Please, General Ironwood. Squeezing Mantle this way, that kind of division plays right into Salem's hands. That's why Tyrion is here framing you.
Right. The reason we called you here in the first place. You're sure this was the man you saw?
Tyrion Callows was accused of murders all across Anima. A homicidal maniac who escaped justice when his prison transport was attacked by Grimm. After that, he was never seen again.
Well, he works for Salem, and he's here.
If we ever had any doubts Atlas was Salem's next target, I think those are officially out the window.
But now we have a suspect. We can tell the people.
That a long-lost serial killer is loose in Mantle and the military has no idea where he is. Might make things worse before they get better.
I am so sick of secrets. If we just told everyone about Amity, about Salem.
We can't! If we talk about Amity now, we risk Salem's forces, who we know are here, working to sabotage it. If we tell them about Salem now, we risk falling to the Grimm before we can reunite Remnant. We have to finish the tower.
Tell
I want
everyone.
Robin Hill in custody. We can offer her a deal if she gets Mantle to cooperate.
We'll figure it out.
Anyone not assisting with Robin needs to focus on Tyrion. I want to know who he's working with, where he's hiding, what he's planning, and how exactly that video of Penny got all over my kingdom. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ren? Okay.
Looks like we're approaching 51st.
Thanks again for the assist on this, you two. Now, we may all be split between different trucks, but we need to be ready to act as one in case Robin's team takes the bait. If your truck is hit, pursue immediately. Everyone else will move in as fast as possible. Going radio silent. Over.
Do you think we should have told Ironwood about Salem before he put so much on the line for Amity? Sounds like you do. I trust Ruby, but I think he deserves to know what he's stepping into. We all did. You don't agree. Look around. The embargo, the military presence, the restrictions on assembly. He's a bit prone to overreacting. Yeah, hard to argue with that. Still, he didn't have a lot of good options. I'm not sure there are many good options left for any of us anymore. Keeping secrets, taking lives, it makes you wonder how far we're going to have to go to keep doing the right thing. Like, we did what we had to do. I know. But next time, I want to make sure we don't have to. And I can tell you, ambushing a huntress who's just trying to help isn't an option I'm thrilled about choosing. Then maybe we shouldn't.
Talk to her.
How is she doing?
She's confused. Scared. We'll have her recorded visual data shortly. That should prove her innocence, but the damage has already been done.
There's Maria.
The things people are saying about her. If Penny hadn't been there, Robin would be.
I don't think Robin was their target. Salem's goal has always been to divide us. I think Penny was exactly where they wanted her. Just like at the Vital Festival.
And just like back then, someone is using our own technology against us. This doctored footage of Penny came from her work all around Mantle. Stolen straight from our surveillance network.
Hacking. Technology. Why can't people just do what they used to and fight to the death? A lot simpler if you ask me.
Well, if we're dealing with the same enemy from Beacon, hacking into Mantle's system would be simple. Fortunately, the rest of Atlas is running on an upgraded network.
And how would someone get access to that network?
Well, only a few people have clearance. Ironwood, the Council, our cybersecurity and surveillance leads, and maybe a select few who oversee critical systems like sewage or the heating grid.
The heating grid run in partnership with the Schneegas company. What are you thinking? I don't know yet, but something isn't right. Understatement of the century. And how are you doing?
If Maria hadn't offered to help me these past weeks, I'd have likely collapsed by now. Getting a communications tower into the sky seems impossible on its own, but now, to think of what people want to do to my girl.
Even if the worst does happen, you can always reactivate her again. So maybe try not to worry so much.
There's a reason why Penny is the only one of her kind.
Okay.
When the General first challenged us to find the next breakthrough in defense technology, most of my colleagues pursued more obvious choices. I was one of the few who believed in looking inward for inspiration.
You wanted a protector with a soul.
I did. And when General Ironwood saw her, he did too. Much to my surprise, the Penny Project was chosen over all the other proposals.
Why would you be surprised? You created an artificial aura.
Not quite.
Wait.
You gave her part of yours?
Yes. And each time I rebuild Penny, it takes a little more. If the people get their wish and she's destroyed, I won't be able to.
Oh, wow. So he kind of really is. She really is his daughter.
We'll find whoever's responsible.
Wow.
I promise.
Looking grumpy even like years ago.
Robin. Scramble! No, wait! Split up and regroup at the hideout.
Oh,
Well, okay.
Please stop. We just want to.
Oh!
we just want to talk. Punch, punch, punch.
Come on, come on!
If Ironwood wants me, he'll have to send more than a couple of kids.
He is. Stopping the trucks alerted the ASOPs. We don't have long before they arrive, so please listen to us. You need to know the truth.
You're stalling. Amity Coliseum, all these supplies, they're for
Just tell her. Just tell her.
a new communications tower. That doesn't make any sense.
A new tower means the kingdoms
I
can
know what the
finally...
tower means, fisticuffs. One of you take my hand. What? You said time is short. Either take it
Her
or
semblance.
Tell me again. What is Ironwood building out in the tundra?
She can tell the truth.
A new communications tower. He's trying to help everyone. You're telling the truth.
Handy semblance.
Why keep that a secret?
Because he doesn't know who he can trust. Atlas isn't out to get anybody. The people murdering civilians in Mantle are just trying to make it look that way. And if those same people learned about Amity, they'd do everything in their power to destroy it.
So who are they? Who's actually behind this?
Yang, Blake, where are you? We can't tell you that part yet.
Bullshit.
Look, we are trusting you. So trust us when we say that Amity Tower needs to stay a secret until it's done. We just need a little more time.
Okay, thankfully.
Run! We'll throw them off.
Thankfully.
I won't stop until I know the whole truth.
Well, at least we have her on the down low.
On a, I'll listen to you.
Oh.
Right behind that door.
The vault.
Staff of creation.
I hoped bringing you down here might jog some memories.
Wow.
After all, it was your idea to use the staff to lift Atlas off the ground.
I thought gravity dust kept Atlas afloat.
And that's the public story. But with the staff, we have a constant, seemingly limitless energy source. Oswald speculated it could take us as high as we wanted. To tell you the truth, that served as the inspiration for the Amity Project. Get a communication tower up in the sky, higher than the Grim can survive, so we never lose contact with each other again.
But you're not using the staff to raise Amity.
The staff can only be used for one purpose at a time. We're going to have to do Amity the old-fashioned way, dust and all.
It feels strange, knowing that part of me helped come up with all this.
You'll get used to it, I'm sure. Eventually, you'll even know who's who anymore.
Right.
Damn.
We did know we see eye to eye, but I wish I could ask Oscar what he thought of all this.
Well, I can tell you what I think. The path you're heading down, where you're the only one with the answers, where you do the thing you think is right no matter the cost, it's not going to take you anywhere good.
We have to stop Salem. Nothing matters more.
Some things matter more, I think. Keeping our humanity. It's what makes us different from her.
Sometimes I worry that's her greatest advantage. Without humanity, does she still feel fear? Does she ever hesitate? When Salem hit Beacon, being with all my ships, all of my soldiers, I was no match for her. I've never felt so helpless. The way she told me she was there.
Dang. Gosh, this is really good tension.
It's okay to be afraid. You just can't let that fear control you.
I am not going to end up like Lionheart. Do you believe in me?
I do believe in you. But not only you. I think the best thing you could do is sit down and talk with the people you're most afraid to.
Now you are starting to sound like it.
Penny.
Nothing on the visuals.
Winter, what is it?
Schnee letter. Is it his council request?
What's going on?
It looks like you're getting your wish.
My father's first act. We've all been invited to dinner, where the general will be defending his seat on the council.
Oh. Oh man, I can't believe it's over already. Oh man, I actually didn't want that to end. Oh, that was so good. That was a good episode. All right. Very good. Very good. Very well done.
The interactions were nice.
Mm-hmm. And the tension, again, that little bit of tension that's slowly building trust.
When we have Ironwood as our foe, but then we realize that
Okay, he's not.
well, he's not our foe, but I mean he's created a
Again,
problem.
Again,
He's created an issue for everyone.
this is all a problem because some people are out of the loop. I'm not saying that everybody needs to be in on it, but the people that do need to be in on it really do need to be in on it. Okay, so yeah, that was episode 7, and like chaos didn't ensue as much as I thought. In fact, more like an order was being established, but things are still tense. Things are still not in a good place, not in a great situation. And again, okay, how do you feel about Ironwood? Like, do you trust Ironwood?
No.
You don't?
He's at a state in his paranoia where he's like on a knife's edge. If you hit him with something too hard, you don't know which direction he's going to fall. I trust him in certain respects, but I feel like not enough. Like he could go full, we have to control everything to to fight against Salem or whatnot.
I don't. No.
He's too worried about losing control.
Yeah.
Like he did last time.
I agree. I honestly think not just like tell Ironwood
Powerless.
everything, but I think we do need to tell Ironwood that about at least we can't tell the world about Salem. At least not yet, because okay, I kind of now starting to see what he's saying. He wants to make sure we're all ready, but the problem is that his version of ready is very different from what Oz had plans for being ready. And Oz's plan for being ready was more focused on humanity as a whole. And in fact,
and not making an enemy for humanity to fight.
Yeah, in fact, now that I think about it, that's probably why Oscar meant by we shouldn't lose our humanity when he's talking to Ironwood. Because it's like the real goal, the real victory that we are trying to achieve is appeasing the gods. Which, you know, I'm still not on the god's side, so I'm like, forget the gods. But still, that is the goal. If we're trying to at least end Ozpin and Salem's, their trials, their whatever they have gone through, the goal is basically to end Ozpin and Salem's curses. That's the only way we can at least
bring some balance to the world.
Bring a little less scales being tipped in one direction. But yeah, and I'm so thankfully Robin now has information on what Amity is, why Amity is being used and such. Thankfully now Robin's in that loop.
We got like 3 cool semblances in this episode. We got
Yeah,
camouflage cloaking type.
Yeah,
thing.
we got like that's.
We got what, absorb the freaking
like,
truck, or did she turn it invisible?
I almost think she has like a black hole pocket of holding. Like I think that's what she does. The semblance that invisibility semblance isn't a personal thing. It's a whole area of cloaking, which is really cool. And it's a semblance, not a faunus ability or
and we have
an aura ability.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure what Tyrion, because we talked about like what Tyrion did was a semblance or an aura trick. I'm sure is a semblance because it looks like they can, using their semblance uses their aura sort of thing, like their aura is being affected. And yeah, we got Robin's semblance, which actually surprisingly some people actually theorized like a way for us to tell Robin the truth and have her confirm it is like a semblance she can use, and as a politician she can use that semblance.
I know, was it not the telling the truth?
Yeah, and you know,
oh no, what if she meets Ironwood and he tells her everything he's told Ruby and all of them, and it comes up as a lie?
No.
Then everything would do a twist.
What do you mean?
Like Robin does the whole thing with Ironwood, and he tells her about Amity Tower and everything like he told Ruby and everyone else. But instead of like when it was Yang and Blake and it came up as truth, it comes up as like a lie. How would you feel then?
Oh, I don't.
When everything twists.
Don't.
This is how we can get Jock.
Yeah.
Are you housing Tyrion and Watts? No.
Yeah.
She clearly lies. She's a politician.
Like, okay.
Then why should we trust you?
Okay, so I don't believe Ironwood's. Like, I believe his plans
are in a way in the interest of the people, but maybe not the best course of action.
Yeah, again,
the heart is there.
But
the brain is like
what I'm saying is that his
not really lost.
His intentions are not malice or
malicious.
Nature. He's not doing this to hurt people on purpose. It's just unfortunate that the people that are suffering are the ones who really have no protection. He can't protect.
Mm-hmm.
And there could be some way to probably help both. But yeah, again, like Ironwood brings up the point, we can't tell the world about Amity Arena, because that's just telling Watts. And if Watts doesn't
here's
know,
one-
because Watts could probably hack what Penny sees.
Here's one troubling thing I'm having. Watts can clearly hack their network.
Mm-hmm.
Their network is supposed to be pretty high tech and
Well,
hard to hack. To a degree.
Atlas keeps updating their.
I know,
their,
but still, there's a sense of like, this is the code. So why don't you just look at, okay, who are all the people we know that know this code? Who would have things against?
Okay.
Oh, look, Watts is on that list.
Well, okay,
he disappeared.
Watts is also been assumed
No,
dead.
yeah.
So.
Watts is on that list. His ghost is haunting the system.
I won't lie.
It's the ghost in the show.
That was such a little obvious little just, hey, why is your thumb covering that one person's face who is wearing some yellow and is a doctor and worked on the Penny Project?
In reality, while he's covering, he's debating, should I crush this? No, that made me look aggressive in front of everyone, but I want to crush Watts' face.
So, Penny... Okay, from what I'm gathering, from what they talked about, it doesn't seem Penny was just another another girl. Like it wasn't another girl, it wasn't another girl's aura, it wasn't a dying child, it wasn't anything like that. Penny is Pietro. Like a part of Pietro, but its own personality. Or the robot is its personality, but the aura it has is Pietro's.
The aura essentially gave it the ability to become sentient, and with that aura, it developed her own mind over time.
Possibly.
Maybe that's the whole like gaining experience and stuff. And since he already had the mind and stuff she had learned that had been transferred to Data,
yeah,
it was easier to revive her and have her be her, as opposed to the years it probably took. Because if you look at how young he was then, the years spent.
When he talks about repairing her, that means he did repair her. She did die.
Yeah.
But he gave up more of his life energy to bring her back. Okay. See, the question I'm thinking is just how much of Penny is soul and how much of Penny is artificially intelligent? Like, because now we kind of have the, because again, that kind of is the answer is she's not original in the quench. Now we're bringing in another element of, Penny. So I'm very curious where to talk about that, to see where that, what's that means, if we can get more information on that. But yeah. So we know about Tyrion, Tyrion. So Ironwood and the Alps know about, know that we have
is behind.
They know. I mean, Tyrion's in.
While you were there talking with her, telling her everything, then you could have been like, oh, okay, I told you the truth. He knows the truth. Here, take my hand real quick before they get here. Here's the real killer, by the way.
Well, Yang and Blake don't know Tyrion.
Well, they don't know him, but I mean, I'm sure when they got told, they would have been sent like,
again,
keep an eye out if you run into this person.
Yeah, but again, that's the thing. I don't know. I don't want to say that's like not lying or telling the truth. It's more like that's information they don't have their heart in a sense. You know what I mean? Like they don't have a connection where it's not something that they can really be 100% on. Like, to anything about Amity Arena, they know about that.
Then why don't they just hold up the scroll and say, this, by the way, is the killer?
Yeah, but again,
he tried to take RWBY once before.
But what I'm saying, they don't know him. That's what I'm saying, is they don't know him like RWBY and...
But here's the question is, do you think they trust RWBY enough? Because this is RWBY's testimony. This isn't anyone else's. RWBY is the one who saw him at the thing. So do they trust RWBY enough?
Well...
And with the story they probably heard after they all met up in Haven.
Yeah.
About what happened.
I believe they trust RWBY and all that sort of thing, and I believe they. But
I mean, if you told Robin, she has a whole network.
But what can
where she
Robin
could be like, look out, keep an eye out if you see this person. Let me know.
But
we can start tracking them.
But they don't. Like, I don't even know. I believe they were told that Tyrion's here, but the question is not as question of that's not their goal / priority is Robin more than Tyrion. Like, because Robin,
But I mean, it's not that they're going.
in a way, if Robin, like they believe probably Tyrion's target was Robin, maybe Penny too. Well, okay, no, they did talk about that.
They know
RWBY
They know
believes.
their target was to divide people.
Yeah,
using Penny and
Yeah.
Robin. So again, like my thing isn't like go after Tyrion or anything. It's just that if you told Robin that this, by the way, was the person, you can inform your people. Keep an eye out for it. We can start working together to create a network to track Tyrion's movements.
Yeah, but
if he's seen.
Well, see, the problem is that Watts is in that, so he can't. Clearly, Tyrion can't be. Watts already protects Tyrion.
I don't mean. I mean visually, person to person.
But that's the thing. Tyrion.
Works down there. She has all those people.
Yeah.
If
maybe that's again. That's probably where because it does look like we're getting a fight between Tyrion, Robin, and Crow from the opening. So maybe eventually. But the thing is, that's not Yang and Blake's say so. That's not for them to because again
technically it wasn't their say so to go tell Robin everything.
What I'm saying is their information about Tyrion wasn't priority in their brains because they don't have any personal.
I get that. I get that this is what has happened. I'm saying that this is what could have happened.
But I'm saying is that I don't know how that could have happened. What
they have those scroll things.
But what does that tell?
If there is a wanted person in an area,
but
huge,
but even Ironwood was like, I can't tell people that this person's out there.
He can't tell everyone, but if you told Robin and was like,
told
her why
he's not focused on Robin telling Robin the truth.
Not Ironwood.
But you just said Ironwood.
I said he does. As in response to you, what you said, he doesn't want to tell everyone.
Yeah,
but they could tell Robin.
But he doesn't.
One person.
But why would they tell Robin?
Hey, there's a problem. There's a serial killer on the loose in the town.
Robin, okay,
we're having trouble.
No, okay, sure. Robin can figure that out by the truth, but I doubt that is something that she would want to try to find the truth on.
I just feel like...
okay, look, does she want to find out the truth about that, or would she want to find out the truth about the arena and the tower? That makes more, believable sense of finding out the truth than just being like, I'm not going to fall for your lies.
No, it's like you just put in the backlog, and then while she's working through all this other stuff, it's
maybe the next time.
We saw the person.
Next time.
It's
next time
he's working through here.
But, okay.
We tracked his movements. He went to the ski house. What?
No, I don't actually. I think they're good. Well, okay. See, now, okay.
I don't think Tyrion and Watts ever meet up, though.
Yeah.
So far.
Okay, but now they've been invited to a dinner. How is that? They say, okay.
We shall see in the next episode. I have no idea how this is going to go down. Because I don't know what angles they're each going to try and pull.
Now, is the dinner... The Schneedes Company. What? Not what's the other one. Jacques. Jacques is in on this. Ish. He knows that Watts will help him.
What if it turns out this is inviting them to a party to assassinate them?
I was going to say... Well, okay. Ironwood most certainly probably is the assassination target. But I'm wondering if they want to take out Jacques too. Just because...
Although, what would this really gain them?
Nothing. Or at least they would... It's more about not them gaining anything, about everyone else losing everything.
Well, I don't know. If they stay in the shadows and keep the discord going on, they can keep dividing Jacques and everyone else. Jacques' power hitting against Ironwood's... basically creating divisions while they work on
but
their
I feel
own
like
goals.
if they're trying to kill... But
they don't need to kill anyone at this point. They just need to cause more discourse.
See, but that's the thing. They have Ironwood hired to protect Jacques. Which makes me wonder why. If Jacques needs protection... I mean, does Jacques need protection because he doesn't have Watts and them on his side anymore? Or does Jacques need protection because he wants to believe he is on their side and Ironwood is the target to get him into this trap?
I personally don't think it's going to be a trap. I think it's just it's going to cause discourse, but one of the characters might walk off on their own and discover something, and then that causes more chaos, and then
I don't
Jacques
know.
tries to spin it in a way with Watts and them to make the public dislike Ironwood, and to say like Ironwood is targeting the dust companies. It's not just like an embargo. He's targeting us. He targeted me and all this. I don't know how they're gonna do, so I'm just kind of interested to see in the next episode.
It is. Okay, another thing. So Rin is being very soldier-like, and I'm curious about that.
Is he being brainwashed?
Well, no, it seems like he's being again. We didn't really get any answers to how Rin and Nora argued about this, but Rin was distracted when he shouldn't. When he knew, like again, he was like, I can't be distracted, and then he got distracted, and then bad things happened, and now he's probably thinking, if I had not been distracted,
I could have seen in the dark.
I could have at least sensed something was about to happen. Because it does seem like Rin's getting a Rin sense, a Peter tingle. Yeah. So, it's possible that's what Rin is believing now. So, I'm curious to see what the story with him is going to happen with Ironwood and such, because he is becoming very militaristic in a way. I don't know.
Yeah. Something's off about him.
Yeah. Well, not off, just different. And I am...
He used to wake up and smell the pancakes with no maple syrup because Nora ate all the maple syrup.
He makes the pancakes.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
He has made the pancakes and he's still asleep. He needs to wake up.
Anything else you can think of?
Next episode.
Yeah, next episode. Yeah, I don't have any predictions for next episode. Just, I really hope things are bad, but they could get better, but they don't seem to be.
They do feel like they're right at that point where it's like, we could start to turn it for us, but then we're having to deal with people who are trying to turn it for even more chaos, and it's
we have a dinner. That's all that I can see prediction. Some people were predicting
lunch.
Some people were predicting a ball, like a party ball sort of thing, and
yeah, it could be a dinner with like a lot of noble people or something like that.
Maybe
the higher ups.
Maybe. I believe this is maybe just a personal dinner between the general and his group and the Schnee Dust Company and his new council member things. But it could be a party. Who knows? I don't know how many people he's invited. I don't believe he would invite the Huntresses or the Aesops. Well, maybe the Aesops for protection. That's a necessity. But maybe Ironwood brings in the Huntresses for extra protection.
In winter.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's about it. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, and we'll see you there in the next episode. Bye.